different now, so we have to learn that again.
Yeah, that's inconvenient.
Build the grid on the map. 50, excellent. That looks like it's going to be nice. Drag over
By
the
accident, if
guys.
I close my character sheet, how do I open it again? Just a double click on my portrait?
Yep.
Exactly. And now I've never even tried this. Let's bring over the monster. What? Okay. That worked. Okay, so you're going to get a map thrown in your face here, and it might cover up some stuff. So like these guys were talking about, you can hold the control key and use your left mouse to drag around just inside the map, and you can manipulate it so you can resize it the way you like it, and then place it somewhere on your screen that's convenient. And if you scroll in and out on the map, you can zoom in and out. And then if you want to, without resizing the window, if you want to move around within the map, there's the little thing in the bottom right that you can grab with your left mouse and drag it, and it'll move you along and so forth.
Also, clicking the scroll button in and dragging the map works too.
Yeah, use my center mouse.
Oh God, I hate that. It does work though. Okay, so you guys are coming along the road, and as you're walking along, you see off in the distance a giant toad. What's up? Giant toad. And it's hopping down the road. So you guys can go ahead and roll initiative. And Corey, on your character sheet on the main tab, there should be initiative right about in the middle, and you just double click it. There you go.
Nice roll.
And it ends up you're first. So you can just tell me what you want to do, and I will help you do it. So if you want to move, or if you want to shoot, or if you want to, hide, or, you just tell me what you want to do.
So that frog is coming right at us.
He's coming right down the road, and looks like he's pretty hungry. This giant toad, he wants to eat your face.
Oh. I hide at the side for now.
Okay, you can, so you can, drag your token, just left click your token and drag it down maybe behind this tree down here, so you can hide behind the tree if that's what you want to do. And then what'll happen is when you drag your token, it'll put a line on the map, and then as a DM, I have to approve your move. Right, exactly. So that's perfect, so I'll move you. And then in the future, when you move your guy, just try to make sure that he ends up when the little square that was into the white line, just make sure that's inside of a square as opposed to being on a line. And that's just for combat reasons, so that you're not in 2 squares or 4 squares or anything like that. And then after you take your turn, pretty much all the time you want to have open what's called your combat tracker. So at the top right again, where those buttons are, there's one that has crossed swords, and if you put your mouse over it, it says combat tracker. Just open that up and move it off to the side away from your map or wherever's convenient for you. And you'll see that your character, Goran Mon, is highlighted in there. So on the bottom of that thing is a down arrow that says, I believe for you it says pass turn or end turn. There you go, perfect. Oh man, you're all over this. Okay, Skinny Mac. Already targeting the giant toad.
Oh yeah. I can't hit him, but I can definitely move.
Okay, so Skinny Mac moves up.
I'm kind of melee based, so.
All right, and Tigran, what say you, sir?
I will move up as well, but I think we should probably let him come to us as much as possible.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm hoping he can only move 30 or 60 with a dash. That still gives me some room. But
I'll
knowing
roll up
my
right
luck,
behind him.
that's about
Okay.
how it's gonna be.
Because my range I can still reach. And I suppose I will ready an attack with my glaive in case he gets within range. I'm not sure what his movement is, but he's a giant toad. He might be able to jump.
Okay. So you've got your readied glaive.
Yeah, and I think that's all I have for this turn.
Okay, giant toad jumps 100 feet. No, I'm just kidding. Ribbit. Bit. 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 He goes to there. And he does nothing else. So now what I do in my games is, Corey, every time we start an encounter, everybody rolls initiative. But then starting in the second round, I the DM, change the order of people, and that's just to make it more random and exciting. So you don't necessarily go in the same order every turn. So that's why just look at the combat tracker and you'll know when your turn is. So I'm going to change it now. And the computer re-rolls initiative for you. So as it happens, you are again at the top of the order. So you can tell me what you'd like to do.
Moving closer, still hiding, and I've
Okay.
got a bow.
Yes, on your character sheet. Let's find out. What do you have? You have a short bow, yes. So what you can do is move to where you want to go, and your movement is 25 feet. So that's 5 feet per square. So you can move up to 5 squares in a turn and still take a combat action if you'd like. So in this case, you could move 25 feet closer and then shoot if you'd like to do that.
How far can I shoot with a short bow?
Okay, so let me show you how to do that. On your character sheet, on your actions tab, which is the last one down on the right hand side of the sheet, click on that, and then it'll show you all your weapons. And you have sneak attack, and you have minor illusion cantrip. We'll worry about that later. So on the short bow, all the way to the right, there's a gray octagon with an eye in it. If you click that, it will open up the stats for the short bow, and you'll see that under properties it says ammunition range 80, 320. What that is you can shoot up to 320 feet, but anything over 80 feet is at disadvantage. So that's your short and your long range. So at this point on the map, hold down the control key and left click one time the giant toad. And when you do that, see, that's going to give you your range, right? So you see that at 65. So you could actually shoot that thing from where you are now and get your regular short range shot. The only thing you might need to do is just step out so that you're not behind the tree. But you could step out, shoot, and then step back. That's totally up to you. So I'll let you tell me what you'd like to do.
Okay, so I can move like this, the 10, shoot him from
Right?
there with the short bow.
Exactly. And how you do that is you have him targeted. You've already targeted him, so all you have to do is just double click your short bow attack +5 there, and it will roll it for you in the chat window. And then I will tell you if it's a hit or a miss. And I'd be happy to help you if you're stuck there.
How do I just double click on the short bow,
Right,
right?
where it says, so it says short bow, and then to the right of that, it says there's a little picture of a dice or a die, and it says +5. You double click, that's your attack, so you double click that. And when you double click it, it's going to roll it in the chat window there to the left. So Do you see where it says +5 there?
No, right now, no.
Okay, so we have to make sure that you're on your actions tab. So on your character sheet, make sure that the tab you have highlighted on the right-hand side is the actions tab, all the way down at the bottom. And you should see, so when you click that, tell me what you see on your character sheet.
Now there's a +5.
Okay, so double click that. Okay, so you rolled a 9 plus your modifiers 5, so that's a hit. So now since you hit the frog, you can roll the damage, which is right next to it. So just double click that. Excellent. You have taken your first combat action. You've shot
Very
your short
nice.
bow, and you did 6 points of damage to the frog. And if you want, you can move back behind the tree, or you can stay there. But then when you're all done, just pass your turn.
I will move behind for now,
Okay.
staying out of the creature's sight.
Yeah, that's cool. And then pass your turn. All right, Skinny Mac.
I'm just gonna prepare to swing at it with my battle axe, and I'm gonna
Okay.
stay right where I am.
Okay. Giant Toad. Ribbit,
I was actually hoping the
Ribbit.
toad went before me, but
ribbit, ribbit. So it does come up to you, and so you can take your axe attack. And that is a hit. And you do more damage. Boo!
very nice.
All right, and actually, that was his dash, so I wonder if this frog's even going to make it to do anything. All right, Tigran.
Not if I can help it. I'm gonna whack it.
Oh, I got
Now
another.
I can strike through him, or do I need to move? Skinny Mac.
No, you can. Oh, you have a glaive, right?
Yeah, I got a 15-foot reach with my glaive.
Oh, well then you could have taken an attack before your turn, so take that one first.
Yeah,
I do it. It's a -2 if you're going through someone's square. So you would have to take a -2, but then on your regular turn you can move and get a clean shot. So do a -2 first.
oh, I didn't -2 that, so sorry.
It's a hit anyway.
Okay. And then I will move.
Okay.
Um,
I'm almost sure that the. Oh, do you have some kind of 15 feet? Really? Do you have some long arm thing or something?
yeah, the bugbear is long limbed,
Oh,
and
that's
using a
right.
weapon
Oh
with
my
reach.
God, that's right. I do remember you said I can't. It's unbelievable to me. Okay, so go ahead and you can now take your regular attack on your turn.
Yeah, last game you had to deal with the owl fucking doing crazy shit, and
Right?
the guy like
Everybody's
back from
got that's
15
a
feet
hit.
away.
Everybody's got crazy shit. Okay, so you guys killed that frog, and just then.
Oh shit, it's gonna go down now.
I'm gonna dip into the fighter and take the tunnel fighter treat, fighting style, which gives me
That
an
was too
attack of
easy for
opportunity on
them.
anybody who moves more than 5 feet while in my reach.
Yeah, that's deadly.
With the 15-foot reach.
Tigran kills the frog, and then these two other frogs show up.
Frog mating season?
Ah,
Oh, why?
crap.
Oh,
I've already used
Hold
my
on, guys.
action. You want me to just pass my turn?
Yeah. Well, you technically you did have movement left if you want it.
I think I'm gonna stay within
Okay.
proximity of.
Okay, so giant toad number 1 is going to leap 20 feet and try to bite Tigran. And he does. And this frog does 3 damage piercing and 51d10. I saw that in advance. He also does... Shit, it didn't work. Okay, hold on. Don't panic. No, he did not do 298 points of damage. Fuck.
I'm gonna re-roll a new character.
Oh my god. No, don't. It's... I don't know why it didn't... There we go. And he did 1 point of poison. Okay, so you only have 4 against you.
Talking about smoke and mirrors.
Well, and if you guys play Fantasy Grounds enough, this will happen. What it was that it was, it does 5 or 1d10 poison, but there wasn't a space in there, so it said 51d10 poison, so that's why I rolled 209. But I fixed it, but I didn't click that. Yeah, I didn't click. That happens all the time. These get coded wrong, and so he just did 3 piercing and 1 poison to you, but you are grappled and restrained.
Oh, and restrained. Okay.
And so that is the end of round 3. And Joe is connecting without asking permission. Interesting. Why would he do that? Stand by, guys.
Friend Tigran kill.
Your guys' voice and all that's probably going to be... Yeah, just stand by, guys. Jiminy Monka fucked this whole thing up, so we got to wait a minute.
No.
Jiminy, why did you do that?
Rip.
Yeah, hang on, guys. Don't even... I mean, I can't even hear what you're saying, so just wait. Fuck.
Into this.
Upset.
Evas joined the chat, so he might be jumping in. That might be the problem right now.
Yeah, he joined the table without asking. So it fucked everything up, but it'll clear up. Just need to give it a minute. So Ebas, are you in chat? I'm surprised the stream hasn't crashed. Jesus Christ. Oh, I gotta take off the Curse of Strahd. That's not supposed to be up there. You guys aren't yelling at me in the chat. Gotta take off Curse of Strahd slides. Those are not supposed to be happening.
It should work.
Curse of Strahd slides. Where are they? Turn them off. There we go. That's not supposed to be going up there. No, he canceled the... No, fuck! Oh my god! How many times do I have to fucking explain this shit to people?
Enemy?
Here he has special,
Okay, so I'm going to explain this.
which gives him another 5 feet. So
Oh, god damn it.
you have to be right next to him.
Jiminy, are you in chat? Oh, I'm not even in chat. Fucking A.
Okay.
Turn, but if you ended up next turn, it means you could get it.
Okay, so hopefully, yeah, so when you ask to join and then I don't respond and you do it anyway, you might as well not have asked me because it fucked up the whole goddamn thing. I gotta fucking shut this down now. Fuck. So I'm gonna explain, well, no, they can't hear me.
If you go, how the fuck did I
with
Fuck.
buttons.
Fucking A. This is so frustrating. Alright, I gotta basically shut down Fantasy Grounds because it's not gonna respond to me.
That's not.
Okay, so you guys are gonna get kicked off the table.
Yeah, but like
Fuck, I don't even know if they can hear me. Jesus Christ.
taking a.
Rob said to take.
Oh, I totally wasn't. Didn't hear that.
You'll have to reconnect.
Good to know. I appreciate that.
Okay.
10-4.
I'll just wait.
Do not reconnect. If you can hear me, do not reconnect. Okay, can everybody hear me now?
I can
Yes.
hear you.
Okay, so that's what happens when somebody connects to the table without asking me first. So nobody do that. So now I'm going to re-explain to you guys who are in the chat with me and also anybody that's watching the stream. Just as a general, this isn't me. This is anytime you play Fantasy Grounds with anybody. The DM will freak out if you do this. So when you are connecting as a player to the table of a DM, it is going to lock up his machine most times if he's not prepared for you to do so. So what happened was we were playing, everything was going fine, and then somebody tried to log on the table and it screwed my Fantasy Grounds and I couldn't get it back. So in order to talk to you guys to explain what was going on, I had to shut it down. So it kicked everybody off the table. So just as a sort of a general courtesy thing for everybody who plays Fantasy Grounds with any other people, please do not connect to your DM's table unless he has told you you can do so, because it really just screws the pooch. And it's always been that way. It happens to me and it happens to everybody that I DM with who, when I'm a player and and we connect to their tables. It's just kind of a general thing that happens. It might not happen every time with every person, but it is just a general courtesy that you guys can extend to your DMs by asking, can I please connect to the table now? Because they might say, no, wait a minute, don't do it yet. And the problem with having someone's alias is it will always work. Even if I change my alias, the old ones will work. So DMs can't prevent their players from connecting to their table unless they password their tables, which is a lot of bullshit. But anyway, guys, I need to reinstate Fantasy Grounds here and get this going. So stand by.
Sorry.
Is it the same host address?
It will be,
Yeah,
but please do not connect until I tell you. Holy
Okay.
shit.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay. That's crazy. Do. The right. Oh, still in my head. Great. Yeah, this open world shit. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing this. I don't know, you guys. I mean, I know that the guys that have done it so far have enjoyed it, but it's a lot. It's a fucking pain in the ass, man. It is a fucking pain in the ass. All right, so here. I'll switch the screen back for you guys so you can see the Fantasy Grounds when it comes up. There's me. Pain in the ass. I'm a pain in the ass. All right. So let's see when this thing comes back up. I'll have them connect one at a time. The stream didn't crash though, so that's cool. Kind of lagged a bit, but still pumping away, guys. Stand by. I have to accept the blame. Hilarious. Come on, Fantasy Grounds.
All right,
Let's
I'm back.
move it.
Sorry about that.
Okay, yep. You didn't miss nothing. Still waiting.
No worries. I got plenty of time.
Do. Wow, what the fuck?
Okay,
Fantasy
I'm back.
Grounds not responding. Why would that be? All right, guys. So Fantasy Grounds itself is not responding now, so that's really super not good. Give it a second here.
It did that to me the first time I tried to load it too.
Yeah, this is not. This is just the program loading up, and it's just locked. It's, you know how Windows programs will put that little not responding thing.
Yeah, I just clicked wait for it to respond.
Yeah, exactly.
It did
It thinks it
eventually.
over, but then every time I push to talk, that little wait close thing comes up, so I have to stop talking. Let me go to Task Manager and see what the fuck the problem is here. Who is the fucking culprit? CPU 100%, man. It's pounding away. Yikes. It is just pounding and pounding and pounding. Yeah, my CPU percentage is 100% and it never goes below 100. It's just cranking through. And Fantasy Grounds is only at like 16%. So it's not giving it. I mean, I could change the resource. I could change the what do you call it? But I don't want to do that. Oh wait, now it's down to there. We go. Okay. All right. So August and August only, please connect to the table.
Connecting now.
Okay, everybody else stand by.
Okay.
Corey and Corey only, please connect to the table.
Beginning to connect.
Jiminy Monka and Jiminy Monka only, connect to the table.
Am I connected already?
Well, you should be on your way.
Takes a little bit longer to load in than it does to connect.
Yeah, as long as what I do is it's not dependent on if your table's loaded up. It's dependent on whether Fantasy Grounds responds to me after you make an attempt to connect. So I see that August is connected and Corey is connected. You guys might not actually be connected, but it stopped locking me up so that I can go to the next person. But your table you might still have the start screen or whatever, but you're on your way. So Jiminy Monka, are you there?
I am.
So go ahead and connect. It's gonna lock me up when he does it. Shundry, how do you know if he's are you guys married? How do you know he was AFK? Jiminy, are you there?
Oh, it said could not connect to host.
Fantastic. Yeah, it's connecting now. I see that you're connecting. Okay, Lazy Stunner, you can connect.
Click and connect.
So, Corey, this is not normally what we spend our time doing, but sometimes crap like this happens.
Especially when I get involved.
Especially when Jiminy Monka comes along and fucks it all up. But no, believe me, everybody's guilty of doing this. I've been guilty of it.
I had to fuck around my installation yesterday to get it to work.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to so these guys are all first level characters, Jiminy Monka. Which one are you going to use?
I've got a ready-made one first level as well. And
I think so, yeah. Let me look. I got to bring up the list now here. Players list. Oh, I actually only show you that you have Gala. Do you have another character that I don't know about?
Who, me?
Yeah, Jiminy Monka, Gala Milandra,
That's the one. That's the character. Level 1.
level 1. Okay, cool. Yep, bring her up or him.
It's downloading files at the moment.
Oh, you haven't done salvage encounters, have you?
No,
Okay.
I just
so
rolled a character.
you rolled a
before,
character, but we never. Yeah, we never.
before you
got
got underway in it.
Right.
But then I've been working all the time when you're streaming, so I couldn't get on.
Fucking what? Oh, come on, no. Okay, so B. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so you can use Gala. B.
How did I come up with that name?
I don't know what you did, man. It's cool.
Is it the race? I think it's something to do with the race of the character, isn't it?
Okay, so bring that character portrait up, and once you do, you can give yourself inspiration if you don't have it. And then I will drag him or her into the combat tracker and the party sheet, and we will continue our battle with the frogs.
Download is downloaded. Them frogs are waiting for me. That's what he was waiting for. To jump out of one of their stomachs and go, "Ah, you fucker! I'm free at last."
Yeah, once we killed the other one, he jumped out of its belly.
Yeah. I've been inside its stomach, being regurgitated.
I need to counters. Random frog. I'm gonna give those guys.
How do
I'm
I
gonna
open
give
the...
I'm gonna give the 3 of you XP for the frog you killed already. And then we'll put the new character in with the battle and split it 4 ways after that.
It's 300 for second level, right?
Yes.
Is it straight 3?
Wow, why is this fucking locking up all the time? What the fuck?
I think it's me trying to connect my character, but it's I've got the character selection up, but there you go. I'm in.
Oh my fucking god!
Oh,
Oh,
it
Fantasy
dropped
Grounds
us
just
again.
dropped. Yeah, the program without me doing it, it just shut down. It just went away. So sorry about this, guys. I can't. I don't know what else to tell you. So let me bring it back. I'm not the kind of guy that would say something like everything was fine until Jiminy showed up. I'm not that guy. I wouldn't say that. So don't think that's me. That was a little joke for everybody. Nobody laughed.
Snicker.
Oh, it was me.
Snicker.
I take full blame.
All right, so let me bring this back up and we'll try that again. It was all going so well. I don't know why it what happened. Yeah, then I get the message saying, "Hey, did you know that last time you closed Fantasy Grounds, it locked up and shut down?" Well, yeah, thanks. Thanks a lot. I did know that. Really, I didn't want to play today, so I'm doing this on purpose now. Why does she always call me when
I get all 4 characters in last time.
She never calls me when I. She doesn't. She's fucking known me for 38 years, and she doesn't know that I'm fucking whatever. She'll never ever listen to this, so I can talk. I can bust her balls. That's Ida, everybody. That's my friend Ida. That's my not wife, Ida. What was that? Rothgar. You want me to swear some more? Fuck, cunt, cock. Yeah, I'll swear. I'll do. I get frustrated. People tell me that I'd make a really good teacher, and I'm like, no, because my mom was a teacher, so I guess it's in my blood. But I would not be a good teacher because when I said to the kid 2 + 2 is 4, and they were like, I don't get it, I'd be like, get the fuck out. You don't get it the first time. That's why I get really frustrated because
You had excellent swearing, Rob.
Yeah, I do. You shouldn't be listening to the chat. You should be listening to Discord, of course, but not to the stream. Because when you respond to something I say in the stream, it's already been like 2 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
All right, I have now become. I'm almost have a vomitous reaction to the Fantasy Grounds loading. Please wait screen because what the fuck. But I do have. See, the problem is that I have a lot. I mean, say a lot 6 more times, and then that'll be enough modules. So when I load my Fantasy Grounds, it literally takes like 3 or 4 minutes to load it because I have everything.
Yeah, I saw you scrolling through it on your stream yesterday. You got a lot of shit in there.
And I've taken about 150% again of that and put it into a different folder called rarely used modules, so it's not even counting those. Like I have all the Adventures League stuff and all that stuff. It's all in a different folder so that Fantasy Grounds doesn't even recognize it because I don't ever use that stuff. But there must be 50 modules in here that it has to cycle through to open up. So that's why when it crashes, I get really pissed off because I think to myself, okay, it's going to be 5 whole minutes before this comes back. Vomitous. I was reaching for something. Okay, I'm hold on a second. Because I want to experiment with this, I'm going to ask all of you to connect to the table now.
All right, starting.
Connecting.
Loading. Please wait.
Connecting.
Because I'm going to take a look at how this. See, right now I show over here, I only show that August and Lazy Stooner are the only ones connecting. So I wonder if it puts people in queue and only does 2 at a time. You know, that's what I want to know. And since we're crashing every 2 minutes, at least I'll learn this today about this. Yeah, Chandra, you better go hide. All right, there's the circle of death. But it's not giving me the please wait, so as soon as I see the combat tracker pop open, we'll see what happens. It's all Chandri's fault now, somehow. Somehow she got blamed by association just by showing up. Okay, there's the combat tracker. Yep, now I show that all 4 of you are connecting. So far so good.
Yeah, my loading bar is not even moving though.
Yeah, because I think
Mine didn't either before it
I
switched.
think
I
it.
just switched over to the Fantasy Grounds loading screen.
Mine did too. It did. The loading bar didn't even move, and then it just switched immediately.
Yeah, I got a white screen, which isn't good. But it should come back.
Now I'm on the table waiting for my character to show up.
Mm-hmm. All right. The odd thing is the stream doesn't ever crash. That's what's normally the problem all the time, but I think the stream is having an okay time. The stream is only CPU 18%, 15%, so it's liking it. Let's see if Fantasy Grounds is liking it. Fantasy Grounds is sucking hind titty. That's what's happening. I got the blue screen. You guys can't see that, but on my machine,
Just showing connecting to me still.
Yeah, because Fantasy Grounds is waiting.
Yeah, it did that for about 3 minutes for me, and then it just all of a sudden the Fantasy Grounds.
See,
screen appeared.
you guys can't
I'm sure if it can
make
handle all this,
interpretation.
it'll be a
No,
little
they can't
longer
even
for
fucking hear me.
YouTubers.
Yeah, so I was talking to you guys that whole time and you couldn't hear me because what's happening is Fantasy Grounds on my machine is working, but I have the white screen with the blue circles going around, and it's like thinking it over. And so while that's happening, whatever you guys are seeing on your screen, you can't trust it because it's trying to load in, and that's what's causing the problem. But we just have to wait.
I'm getting the proper loading screen now, so we're getting there.
Oh, my
Oh, I'm-
character's just
I'm
popped up.
fine, Fantasy Ground.
Same. Message of the day in character. Still not clickable yet, though.
You know what they really need to do? This will never ever happen because it makes sense and it's awesome. It's an awesome idea, but they'll never do it. They should have it where when people try to connect to the DM's thing, it should put a message on your screen saying you are second in queue. You are third in queue. Please wait, and then connect people one at a time instead of trying to pound the whole thing together. Because that's usually what.
Should do that. Yeah. It's not that big a deal to do. I think they've got a big update coming out this year, haven't they? Supposedly.
Yeah. Gonna have
Once they port it over to Unity properly, and they'll be able to do a lot of other stuff a lot quicker, won't they?
Maybe in a DLC.
We're supposed to get line of sight sometime soon.
yeah, that's the big update. Okay, so I show Tigran and Skinny Mac up top.
I'll click on my character.
It took a while after it showed up before I was able to click on it.
Yeah, it seems to be working good for me now.
But then I left it alone and it seemed to recognize that I double clicked on it, so you don't have to spam the hell out of it.
Yeah, and if you guys spam your clicks, that just makes the problem worse. So just be patient and wait till it's there. If you click on something and it doesn't respond, it will come up. So don't spam your clicks.
Okay.
So Corey,
I can now
sorry
double
that this is your
character.
introduction to this. This is usually not how this goes.
Yes.
Okay, so Gayla, give yourself inspiration. And I will get
It's
back the
funny, it
map they
opened
were
up,
on.
stretched across two screens. It never does that.
It's just temporarily broken, and that's all.
I'd rather it did that. That's how I set it up. It just opened up and remembered how I had it set.
Oh, wow. Okay, so this is... The map is still in the form of before you guys killed that thing, so I gotta fix all that.
A time paradox on.
Yeah,
I
well, it
think
only
Fantasy
saves
Grounds does a periodic save, like a
It's five.
auto save, but I don't know how often it does it.
Or it's 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes, it does that.
Is it
little
every five?
update
Okay, so
window.
we must have crashed right when just after we finished brought on the two other frogs. So let me fix stuff, fellas, and then we'll get going here. So I need to open the encounters. I need to find random frog. And I have 2 in there, so we're going to make it 3. Well, no, we're going to make it 2, and one of them is 200. So let me go to the party sheet. And on the party sheet, I'm going to give them an encounter. How do you add an encounter? Oh, you can't. You have to fucking make one. Okay, so one frog, I'm going to call it. And I'm going to put one of these frogs in there. And I'm going to do it. And I'm going to put it in. I'm going to award it. Okay, so for the first frog, the 3 of you got 67. And now I will add Galen to the party sheet.
Sweet.
And why doesn't that work? Because it's not on the main tab. All right, so now we have a monk with us.
Are these frogs big enough to swallow me whole?
Yes. Galen, you can roll initiative. Okay, and that guy was gone.
I have an amazing memory if you need to know how everything was.
Oh shit, I erased all the characters, didn't I? That is not what I intended. Are you guys gonna try and move yourselves
I
to
was
where you
trying
were?
to move to where I was.
I think that's where I was then. If you're right there,
Yeah. And then the toad is
you're like a little
corner
over to the
touching
left.
you.
So
Yeah.
Galen, you are where you are because you're gonna come walking onto the scene. So you are where you are.
I'm an Esamir, so I'm like a divine being, so I could just appear.
Okay, so
I had 4 points of damage, and I was restrained.
Yeah. And the giant toad was corner to corner with him.
I was 30 feet away from the frog.
can you target the frog, please? You are
Yeah,
30
I think
feet
we
away?
were one back. Yeah, we were one
Yep.
back.
That's why I was asking before for the rip here.
Yeah.
So you must have been here?
Yeah.
Okay.
At least.
All right. So
Alrighty then.
somebody did something. Did you guys hear that?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. Hey, Shundry, thank you. Shundry just subscribed to tier 1 of the thing. So when that happens, Jim Carrey goes, "Alrighty then," and I just heard it in my ear. It freaked me out. So you guys were there. The toads were there. Who had 4 points of damage?
Tigran had 4 points.
Tigre. And it was Gore and Mon's turn.
And
I was restrained.
you were restrained and something else, right?
And grappled.
And
Grappled.
grappled.
Yeah,
Okay.
and restrained, yeah.
So that ready glaive is probably not.
Yeah, that was before because you did attack twice and killed that other thing. So I'll
Right.
get that off of there. Do you guys see in the chat window where I type campaign save? Do you see that?
I do not.
You do
No.
not. Okay, so that's a DM thing. Okay, because I just saved it now. So if it crashes now, we got all this. Okay,
Yeah,
so
/save.
/save, yeah. So Galen has his Celestial Resistance. Skinny Mac doesn't have anything. Tigran is grappled and restrained. Okay, so do you guys remember? Was Tigran the last one to go, or he just got grappled and restrained by Toad
and then
3, right?
And then it was Goranmon's turn, and he was asking about how close he had to be to use his rapiers.
No, I don't think it was my turn. It was altogether the turns were done.
Oh,
I think
yes,
we-
you're
Yeah.
right. The
So
round was
Toad
over.
3 went.
I think you were in the middle of moving. You moved up closer, but you still had the ability to take like a short bow attack or something because you couldn't.
No,
get
no,
it
but it
within the second.
wasn't it that the Toad
No,
just
the round was over.
Yeah, well, it wasn't
Yeah.
over. The Toad went, and then now the other Toad's gonna go,
Oh,
and then Galen's gonna walk onto the scene. So this Toad
Works
is
for me.
going to leap at you guys, or well, it's gonna leap at Skinny Mac.
Ribbit.
Ribbit, right? What's up? And it is going to try to bite Skinny Mac, and does, doing. Oh shit! Here we go. 51 D10
Max,
poison.
yeah.
No, just everybody calm down a second. Oh my god, I gotta fix this before it happens.
at least I didn't see him roll this time.
Fuck, he must have rolled good because I got pretty good AC.
When it happened to me, I
Yeah,
saw a
drop
million
me.
dice go by the table. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, that was bad. Okay, there we go. Only 3 poison that time, but Skinny goes
It's
down.
gonna kill me. Yeah.
So Skinny is on the floor, but it is now the end of the round, and to the rescue, in comes Galen Ebas. Only Giant Toad 12 is up, and is going to try to swallow Skinny Mac. So that process has begun. Tigran, it is your turn. You are grappled and restrained.
Okay, and it's a strength to break either or.
Yeah, if you want to break out of it strength-wise, that is an athletics check. If you want to, hold on a minute. There might be a just a second. There might be a specific thing that it says here. Let me see that first. The target is restrained and then grappled. Escape is DC 13, so that is either acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
Okay, and if I rage, I get the advantage on that strength athletics check, right?
Absolutely, you can rage.
Then I will rage. Why
Good
not?
Ian healed me.
Grar.
It gave you disadvantage. Why is that? Oh, you
I
didn't
don't
rage.
know. I clicked the cast on the rage.
Did you? Well, hold on.
I heard that brah go
I
off
did too, but it didn't apply it, so we got to figure out why.
You were not raged enough.
The effect didn't go on, did it?
It didn't go on, but I don't know why it didn't, because it should have. Hold on. There, it's on there now. Weird. Stand by.
Cast it a giant toad, maybe that's why. Giant toads can't rage, they're just too calm.
Yeah, you're completely right. He did cast it at the giant toad.
No,
I
but you
didn't
can't.
think-
No, no. He unless you dragged rage over and dropped it on the giant toad, which I completely doubt he did. It is a self-casting thing, so it shouldn't have gone on the giant toad.
Yeah, but it
No,
says
I just
cast
clicked-
rage at giant toad 3.
I just clicked the button on my character sheet.
Oh well, you have you have giant toad 3 targeted, but see that's a fault. That's a yet another mistake. Okay, hold on a second. Did you cast rage or did you apply the effect?
I think I hit cast.
Ah, you don't cast rage. It doesn't have a cast. So that's what happened. Okay, so now that it's on you and it's somehow all fucking crazy with the way it looks. Go ahead and roll that again. Go ahead and roll your thing again.
My athletics check.
Yeah.
Now,
Also,
should it automatically give me advantage, or do I have to click
It
advantage?
will automatically give you advantage.
Gwydion healed in the chat too.
Okay, so he did? Why didn't I hear that?
It
I don't
didn't.
know.
I don't think it gave me advantage. It doesn't look like
Give
it
him
rolled.
It
advantage
did
on
give
that.
you advantage, and I'm going to explain to you why you didn't see that. Ah, there is a heal there. Very disappointing that Revlo doesn't requires focus. So let's find out what happened, Gwydion. Potion of healing. To Skinny.
And I don't have the potion option on Skinny.
Okay, I'll do it for you real quick. The reason that Tigran's roll was a straight roll is because you got advantage from your rage, but you have disadvantage because you're grappled and restrained, so it balanced. So it was a straight roll. And if you look in the window, it should say disadvantage, advantage. Does it? No, it doesn't. That's quite interesting. All right, stand by.
Yeah, and Goran, in case you're wondering, I'm not actually watching the stream. I just have the chat open on it. That's how I know that happened.
Okay, so you have the potion of healing on your sheet, Skinny Mac. You can target yourself and apply that.
Thank you.
And Corey, what's happening is that the people in the chat have the opportunity to participate in the game by using their experience points to buy healing potions or give characters advantage or stuff like that. And they can also spring traps and bring monsters and all that kind of stuff too. So there's positives and negatives. Okay, so Gwydion has purchased a heal for Skinny Mac, and he's got 7 points, so he's not dying. However, strength. So you rolled athletics, which is a strength check. Roll an athletics check one more time for me, Tigran, please. Yeah, it's doing it. It's doing what it's supposed to do, but it's not saying in the chat window disadvantage, advantage. So it is doing it right. But you did not escape the grapple. So what else would you like to do?
Fight him.
Can I still attack while restrained?
Yes, grappled. Grappled means that your speed is 0, and restrained means that you have attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attacks have disadvantage. But yes, you can attack.
Okay. Well, I think I used my action to try to break the grapple, though. Right?
You did, yeah. So
that's all I have. I'm gonna go ahead and pass my turn.
okay. So Galen shows up on the scene. What does Galen do? He sees 2 frogs attacking people. Giant frogs.
I just sent you a message on Discord about the Revlo thing. I am going to attack.
Okay, so just
walk
keep in mind that I don't expect you to understand this, but it is a true fact. I do not see Discord while we're playing. So anything you tell me in Discord won't
Yeah,
be
no,
seen.
it's not for it's not for now. It's for later because I
Oh,
don't want to do it in the middle of your
okay,
stream. But
okay,
yeah,
great. Yeah, thank you, excellent.
I'm going to approach the toad and smack it with my quarterstaff.
All right. These sounds should be working. Did we hear rage? I think we did. Oh, I don't have the background going. Duh.
And that's a miss.
Too bad we weren't fighting those commoners again, because
That
would've
is a
been
miss.
That's terrible, isn't it?
And
Staff because I'm a monk.
of course, I need to pull focus on.
You get unarmed strikes.
I've got a weapon in my hand, didn't I? So
You got 2 feet. You're a monk with karate.
Why do I not
Also,
hear
the
that?
other one is you can use the other end of your staff too when you swing for a bonus action, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, anything else for Galen?
Oh, unarmed strike as a bonus action, yeah. Except I haven't got unarmed
Wow,
strike.
I'm fucking not on my game today.
I haven't got unarmed strike as a weapon.
It becomes a D4 monk weapon.
Are you unarmored strike? Where is it? What we made this character? We did, did we, Rob?
Unarmored. I don't even know what you're talking about. Hold on.
Unarmed strike. I'm a monk. Whoosh.
Yeah, you have to make that. It's not a. It's not an automatic thing. You have to create it.
Yeah, I thought we did make it though, but obviously not.
Well. Yeah, it's there. Hold on. It's just not equipped. There you go. We made it, but we didn't turn it on. That's why. Okay, so you do your unarmed strike and you miss. Fuck all that. That was a miss.
Yeah, I'm epic. I'm not the best monk ever.
Okay, so Goran, it is your turn, and you see that one toad has Skinny Mac and the other toad has Tigran. And they're kind of trying to, maybe I'll move these tokens a little bit. They're trying to eat them. But they're not completely, they're still, those characters are still like sticking out of their mouth.
Now, since I'm still a threat, would he be able to get sneak attack for me?
It's in there,
Yeah,
Gwydion.
so
It's called
Tyrion is
Lesser
still in the
Restoration.
mouth, right?
Sorry, ask me that again.
So Tyrion is still tried to be swallowed by a frog, right?
Both of those characters are being swallowed by each frog, yes. I don't know if Lesser Restoration...
So with my character, can I
I don't know if that cures...
move behind the
grapple,
frog and try to sneak attack the frog with a rapier or something?
Yes, technically you can. Technically you can sneak attack, because although I don't think sneak attack matters if he's grappled and restrained as long as he's adjacent, I think that meets the qualification. So yeah, how you would do that is, I will tell you how to do the sneak attack, but just go ahead and take your regular attack first. Your, you know, the +5 or whatever it is. Okay, excellent. Okay. So you hit. So now what you do is on your actions tab there, you see sneak attack. There should be an effect button, and if you don't see it, you can open the magnifying glass and you'll see the effect button. You just click that. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Now it's got yourself. You click that and it will apply that sneak attack character to yourself, which you will then see in the combat tracker. And what that means is on your next roll, it's going to add a d6 and then take it away. So it's a one-time
So double
effect.
click, right?
No. So just click the effect button. And before you do that, make sure you can see your combat tracker. So you can see yourself in there, right? Where it says Galen Mon targets Giant Toad 3, right?
Yeah.
So now on your character sheet on the actions tab where the powers are under sneak attack, there you go. Now you see that it appeared. Oh, and there's a sound effect that goes with it. What's up? You see that it's appeared there. So now when you roll your damage, when you roll the rapier damage, it will add a d6 to it. See how that works?
Very nice.
Excellent. And so you did 13 damage to the toad. That's very nice.
And he nailed it, so it doesn't really matter. But the way he described that, I would assume he was trying to sneak up behind it. So you might want to let him know how the flank works.
Yeah, I'm not trying to overcomplicate things by giving him that right now, because it wouldn't apply because he's restrained, so it wouldn't apply. So I was trying not to mention that, but I'll cover that later. I'll cover that later. Let me DM, goddammit.
Okay.
So that's it, unless you have another thing you want to do or move or do something. Okay,
No,
so
I ended.
Skinny Mac blinded and restrained.
Do I have to break my restraint before I can stand up?
Well, you're not prone, actually.
Alright, well, I want to break that motherfucking restraint.
Okay, DC 13, athletics or acrobatics. Yeah, Gwydion, I don't know if that...
And to fail.
Yes, you did. And that's your action.
And I slap myself.
Well, you're restrained. I don't know.
No, I'm actually asking because I want to slap myself for 4 points of healing of the 5 that I can use.
You want to slap yourself?
Lay on
Yeah.
hands, a bonus
Lay
action.
on hands.
Oh, lay on hands. You should have that on your hold on. You should have that on your actions tab too. Or
I do not
I know, I'm fixing it.
appreciate that.
Your blessed heal can touch and pull 5 times your level. As an action. No, you cannot.
Alright then I will pass my turn. I thought it was a bonus action, but that's alright.
It is an action, which is why I just looked it up, and I made a counter for you on your character sheet. So,
Yeah, I see it. Awesome.
god damn, all my friends know what I'm doing. Why are they calling me? Fucking A. I get mad at my friends for trying to say hello to me. So there's a counter on there, so when you do use it, you'll be able to click that off, and it's once per day. Yeah. Okay. So it is now Giant Toad 3 who has Tigran in its grasp and is going to try to swallow.
It's usually not a bad thing.
If the attack hits, the target is swallowed and the grapple ends. Okay. Swallow target is blinded and restrained. So you're restrained and blinded, but not grappled. Weird.
Considering all grappling does is take your movement to 0, right?
I don't like that fucking whatever the fuck that is all in there. And then...
So the swallow...
Yeah, I'm getting to it. There's a bunch of shit that happens with that. You get ongoing damage. It's very bad.
I think it'd be easier to hit the frog from inside it.
Okay, so... standby. What? The start of each of the toads... The start of each of the toad's turn? How do you even fucking do that? The toad can have only one target swallowed at a time. If the toad dies, the swallowed creature no longer restrained. Okay, so... Yeah, so you inside the toad, you are now going to take ongoing damage at the start of your turn. Acid.
Well, that's not good.
And you just did, and it put you out. Because you took 10.
God damn.
I'm digested.
So you are no longer raging. And you are blinded, restrained, and unconscious. And you will continue to take damage each turn, thereby getting an automatic death failure. So people have to help you or you will die. Goran, it is your turn.
Frogs are no joke.
No
Oh
joke.
god, oh god.
You need to do your best to kill that frog.
So I can still move behind it again and try another sneak attack.
Absolutely. You don't have to move behind it. You can just do it from right there, but you can move there.
Use your inspiration too. I know this is metagaming, Rob. I'm sorry, but
No, that's okay. He's new. That's fine. Yeah, if you want to use your inspiration on this attack, that will give you 2 dice instead of 1. Also,
So do I have to use the?
no, you don't have to use it. But if you do, you can get... Go ahead.
No, I mean, can I use the inspiration also for the damage, or?
No, it only allows you to... Inspiration is only used for rolling 2 dice and taking the best one on a check, a save, or an attack. That's all it's used for.
give a
Also,
better chance of hitting.
Tigran, if you tell me beforehand, you can use your inspiration on your death save. So I will program that in for your next death save, should you need it. You can use your inspiration on that.
10-4. I think I'll let it get down to the last one before I use it.
Okay. Keeping in mind, of course, that if you do have a death save fail and you roll a 1, that counts as 2 and you will die. So just so you know. You don't have one yet, though. So go ahead and make your attack, Goran, and if you hit, you will be able to use sneak attack.
So for inspiration, just click on the black point, right?
Yeah, but all that does is tick off the star on your sheet. So go ahead and do that.
Okay.
And then to actually get advantage, on the lower left of your screen, you see modifier 0, ADV, DIS, +2, -2, all that down there. You highlight the ADV button, and that will give you advantage on this particular attack when you roll it.
Okay, then. First, I'm trying to sneak attack it again.
Okay, but remember that sneak attack is only an effect that you apply after you hit. So we don't apply that yet. So I'm gonna, even though it's not really I'm gonna take it off, because that only gets applied. That's an effect that only happens if you hit. So you need to make your hit roll first.
Okay, then.
Okay, and you do. So now you can apply the sneak attack effect and then roll your damage. Okay, and you do 9 damage to the toad, and it is not dead. Do you want to do anything else on your turn?
If I can't take any more, I don't think I can, right?
You have
sorry.
a dagger or something?
Yeah, okay. So the giant toad can't really do anything. It's swallowing. This giant toad is now going to swallow Skinny Mac all the way, and basically the same thing's going to happen.
It's gonna kill me.
Skinny Mac is currently blinded and restrained, so it's just going to apply the 3D ongoing to you. So you'll get that damage when it gets to your turn. Galen, what happens with you?
I'm gonna kick the shit out of it.
Okay. You hit it. And you do 6 points of damage.
And then I'm gonna do my bonus unarmed strike.
Okay. And you hit it again. And you do another... I don't know why that rolled crit damage. Did you have the shift held down?
Possibly.
Okay, so I don't think you did 2 of that.
It's 4 damage only.
Yeah, it should just be 4. I'm going to change it. Okay, so anything else for Galen?
No, that's my round up.
Okay. So Skinny Mac is going to take... Oh my god. Yep, Skinny Mac is unconscious. Everybody. And that's the end of the round.
And we really need to kill Toad free because it's almost dead, isn't it?
I'd have to agree.
Okay. Tigran took damage and failed a death save, so he now has 2 saves. 1 more and he's done.
I want to use my inspiration
On your death
Or
save? Okay.
when my death save comes, yeah.
Keep in mind that you will take damage on your next turn, so you will die automatically unless this frog is dead before your next turn. So I'm
I
gonna
will, or Tigran will.
both. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. Tigran will die if the frog swallowing Tigran is not dead by the time Tigran's next turn comes. He will die. The reason is taking damage is an automatic death save, and he has 2 already. So Galen is going to move over. Galen, if you move, I'll say if you move here, I'll give you advantage because you're going to be flanking with Goran.
Okay.
Tigran is kind of really inside the frog. Don't get a 1. And you hit. Lazy Stooner has given Tigran a potion of healing.
Right on, thanks, man.
I know I'm not supposed to, but I had to. It's his main character.
That's it.
Even though Galen didn't roll with advantage, he crit anyway, so you can roll your damage.
Do I need to hold shift down for that?
No, it's an automatic thing. Alright, so you put the toad into critical condition. Tigran, have you applied your healing potion yet?
I have not. Can I do that?
Is it on your sheet? Did we build it?
Yeah, it's on me.
Okay. Yes, and so what that does is it will bring down now your death saves are back to 0. Oh my god.
Then I'm gonna use my inspiration to like get 1 again. I don't want to be that close to death.
I don't know why the fucking
So
sound
it's
isn't...
my turn now, right?
Stand by. I just need to
Okay.
check something first. I don't know why that's not working. I don't like it that it doesn't work. I want it to work.
So much for trying to save to keep Spancha alive for a resurrection.
Okay, I can hear it now. Okay, so it is your turn, yes. Sorry, who wants to apply their initiative to the death save?
Tigran would like to if he has. I'm alive right now. It looks like, but if I have
Yeah,
to
so
do
you
it
don't
again,
do that now. You're fine. You're saved by your
Skinny
cheating.
Mac definitely does. Yeah.
Okay, so Skinny Mac does want to do that.
Yeah, I want to use my inspiration for my saving roll.
Okay, stand by. Let me apply it. Death. Advantage, death.
Yeah, frog music.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so yes, it is Goran Mon's turn, and if you do melee attack, you may take advantage on this attack. So you didn't mark advantage, so even though you hit, let's roll that. Just roll another one of those again without marking advantage, because you get the benefit of 2 dice instead of 1, and we'll see if you crit. Okay, you
Okay.
didn't crit. You almost did, but you did
So
hit.
fucking close.
So you can apply your sneak attack and roll the damage.
Okay.
And you kill the frog. Nice job.
Nicely done.
New guy
Very
kills
nice.
shit.
Oh, yeah.
Pull Stinky out of the mouth.
So
Legs first.
when the
So,
frog dies, yeah, you can. The frog's actually there still with him in his mouth, but if you want, you could you could go, you could move up there and say you want to pull him away. Except for that, guess what? You've already taken your action, so I don't want to confuse you. You can't do 2 actions in a turn, so you really can't do that. But go ahead.
But I can move, or
You can move, absolutely. You can move your full 30 feet if you want.
do Tigran still get damage in the mouth, or
Well, he is not. Hold on. He is not blinded or restrained. But if he's not moved away from the frog, he will take acid damage from being inside the frog. So he has to be pulled out of the frog. But you can't do that on your turn because you don't have it. You can move, but you don't have an action. You can't grab or pull anything. So, because how that works in Dungeons and Dragons is you can have a movement, an action, and a bonus action on each of your turns. And so you attacked with your weapon. That's your action. You can still move, and you can have a bonus action, but a bonus action wouldn't allow you to pull or move him. So you're really helpless to do anything with him at this time.
okay? So I just move into a position to start moving to the other frog.
Okay. Sounds good. And it is that frog's turn, and he has Skinny Mac swallowed, so he can't do anything except wait for Skinny Mac to take the damage. And he's going to take it now, but he has advantage on his death save, so let's see what happens. So Skinny Mac
Instant death. Yes.
takes 13 and dies. And I guess because the order of how that happens is, well, you took 13 damage, which is more than all of your hit points.
That's fine.
That's why
I'll
you
start
died.
rolling up another character while
well, hold
all
on.
this is going on.
Well, okay, you can do that because you only have one anyway, don't you? Or
No, I
two?
got 3, but
You have 3?
I have 3 characters. I got Spatula, Skinny Mac, and Thibble.
What level is Thibble?
Thibble's also level 1.
Yeah, okay, so you could use him if you want, but hold on. Okay, unfortunately, Jiminy Maka tried to help you with a potion healing. I'm going to refund that XP to you, Jiminy Maka, because you cannot use a potion healing on a dead character. You need resurrection, which is 20,000 points.
It's all right.
However, just a second. No, it's not.
Wow, I appreciate that.
The DM spent all. I only have like 26,000. I spent them all. The DM fucking resurrects his own player.
Noises.
And he's still lying in there, in the mouth.
Oh yeah, where's that reward then? It's actually not showing up. It's very upsetting. Okay, well, I did it, so I'm gonna do it. So you are resurrected. That is probably the one and only time you'll ever see that happen in any of my games, is that I resurrect a player. But it's because Goran is new and learning, and so don't spoil yourself, Goran, and think that ever happens. That's probably the only time you'll ever see it. So Skinny Mac is not dead, and but he should still be restrained. And hold on a second.
You sure you didn't want to save that for Spatula?
No, I didn't. Uh, okay, Goran, you're up.
Okay, so I flanked them, and
Well, okay, so you can't flank somebody. You can't flank because the character of Skinny is not able to engage. In other words, you can't flank because he's inside the frog, so you can't do that. But you technically still do meet the requirements for sneak attack. So you can do an attack and apply sneak attack. And Galen, I took your move away from you because I don't like moves prior to when it's time. That's just a personal preference I have. So just so you understand, you don't you can move back there if you want, but if you're doing that because you're doing flanking, that does not apply. You can do sneak attack right from where you are. But if you want to move back there, I'll absolutely approve that. I just want to make sure you understand how this all works.
okay, but for flanking you need another character on the other side, right?
Yes, you need to have someone on the opposite side of the monster who is not incapacitated.
Yeah, not currently being eaten.
Right. So in other words,
And I don't.
moving over there in this particular case doesn't do any good for you. You can just attack him from where you are.
Okay.
Okay, and you didn't target him, but that's okay. I can drag it onto him, and I'm sure that's going to hit. And it does. So make sure and target him now, and then you can roll your sneak attack, or you can do your sneak attack and damage. All right. So you do 10 points of damage to that frog. Excellent.
Very nice.
Is the frog unable to attack while it has him in the mouth?
That's how I'm saying is happening, yes.
Okay.
He's swallowing.
I'm saying because he's fighting one head, we could talk about disengage, but he doesn't need to learn that
He's
right
a
now.
good frog.
He's swallowing, but he's about to be choked.
Well, his attack is bite, so he can't bite anybody while he's swallowing somebody.
Gagging.
And
He's
Goran,
scared.
if you're done with your turn, go ahead and pass your turn. And the frog continues to try to swallow this miraculously alive character.
He was
And
dead, I swear.
Galen,
He's struggling.
your turn.
Come on, frog!
So Galen's going to come over, and I'm assuming you are doing that, so you want to get advantage, so you actually need to be here. And you may
Yes,
take
that's
advantage.
good.
I'm gonna die again in this frog, aren't I?
And you didn't target, but I'm sure a 20 hits. And it does. And you may target and roll your damage. And, oh my god. Oh, but you have open hand, right? So you can do that as well. Don't forget advantage. Roll it again to see if it's a crit. Okay, we're not counting that. Go ahead and roll your damage for the frog. Okay, you did 5 more damage, but it's still not dead. And nobody moved Tigran out of the dead frog's mouth, so he took another 5 damage. But it is your turn.
Tigran.
It is Tigran's turn. What does Tigran do?
GTFO the frog's mouth.
Okay, so you get out. You will no longer take damage.
Is that just movement or action?
No, it's just movement. So you move out, and if you stand up, you'll still have enough movement to get to that other frog if you'd like, and you can take your action.
I will do that. But I think I can hit him from right where I'm at.
Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. Forgot about that.
But
that's
I would
fine.
like to
I'll stay
stand.
back here. What? Sorry, go ahead. I was
Yeah.
just.
Kill the frog.
All right, you hit it. And you put it into critical status with your 8 points damage.
Okay, and then that's what I have.
Okay, Skinny Mac is going to take damage.
Come on, 3. Only 3. Oof.
Oh, fucking A. He took 10 of 11.
So now
So
I can try and break the
you
fuck
are,
out and dive out of his mouth.
you can try to break the restraint, a DC 13 on acrobatics, and you make it. So you are no longer restrained, and you do have your movement.
He's gonna climb out of this live frog's mouth.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna move the fuck out of his mouth.
Okay, you do that, and you will no longer take damage if you move at least 5 feet out.
It won't let me
Go
slack.
ahead and move, and I'll put him back. Okay, so you do that.
And now I'm gonna slap myself with my 5 points of healing.
And
Well, no,
that
it's
is
an
an action, so you cannot do
Yeah.
that. Trying to help himself, he can't do it.
I forgot we went through this already.
Okay, so it is now Goran. You do have melee advantage on the frog.
Okay, so
So what you would have wanted done is click the advantage button down at the bottom, but since you didn't do that, just go ahead and roll another attack again without advantage to see if you crit. And you didn't. So just go ahead and apply your sneak attack and roll damage.
okay.
And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Goran killed both frogs. So what's up, new guy?
Yes, he did.
I'm
Okay.
the rogue the frog killer.
Right? And nobody
killed the first
is currently unconscious, therefore we don't have to do death saves or any of that. You guys have beat the frogs. You have survived by the gracious divine intervention of the DM, which will happen once and only once, forever and ever. Mainly because I don't have
Till next week.
experience point. No, I don't have the experience point. I blew 20,000 experience points. I don't have any more.
On my worst.
Not like I can't go in and set my own, but I just wanted to see if that worked. Plus the cooldown on resurrection is once per day anyway. All right, so now let me give you guys XP. And
On 233 XP.
Ooh, I don't think
It
so.
won't be. It'll be 134, I think.
It's 100 because it's 400 divided by 4.
Oh, yes,
Woot.
I forgot about the 4th person.
I'm at 342.
Okay, so Tigran gets to level up. Goran, if you would like, on your character sheet, on the front page, on the main tab, where it says Rogue One, Rogue One, that's funny. You can go all the way down to the end of that line and click on the magnifying glass, and that will open up a little box that tells you what your XP is, and it says next level 0. You can go into that box where it says 0 and click on it and change it to 300. And that is not any type of automated process. That's just a marker for you to sort of keep in mind what your next goal is. And I'm going to shut down the background music because, we're just talking right now. I think we will allow. Well, no. So Tigran doesn't get to level up until it takes a long rest. But you guys have now beaten these frogs, and you're pretty beat up anyway. So I would allow you to take a long rest here in this area if you want to attempt it. And what I mean by that is that I will roll a dice, and you might have something come upon you during this long rest. And that's,
Yeah, I got 2
but I
hit
mean,
points. So
well, you can take a short rest first,
I had already expended my hit dice before the adventure started.
Ah, so you have no way of. Somebody has 5 points of lay on hands.
I do, but I'm
Yeah,
also more
but he has
hurting than
1
he
hit
is.
point. Okay, so let's just see. Okay, so you guys are fine for a rest anyway. So I'll go ahead and apply a long rest for you guys. So everybody has their hit points back. Everybody has their hit dice back. So you guys all have 1 hit die and all your hit points. And all your things have been reset and everything else. So now, at this point, Tigran can level up. Are you going to multi-class or are you going to go to Barbarian 2?
I plan to multi-class into a fighter.
Okay, so you can drag fighter onto your sheet. And I set your next XP at 900 for you.
Thank you.
Do you know how to drag fighter onto your sheet?
Yeah, I hadn't had anything. I didn't open anything until you said I could. So
Okay, yeah. So you should do that, and then I think it's only gonna. It might have asked you a question. I'm not sure, but other than that, you should probably be ready. But I will.
it did not ask me a question. But for
Okay.
my fighting style, I would like to take something out of the Unearthed Arcana.
Did you drag the fighter out of the Unearthed Arcana?
I think so. I thought I did.
Exactly
fighting
what?
style.
Tell me what you did to drag fighter on your character sheet. Tell me what you clicked and where you dragged it from. Because if you did the player's handbook one, it's not going to allow you to do that.
I clicked on classes and I pulled it up from the list. I think I got the one that said the Unearthed Arcana. There was like 3 of them though, so
Yeah, there's Unearthed Arcana, D&D Sword Coast Adventures Guide, and D&D PHB, and it's important which one you chose. And you're not sure, are you?
I'm not certain. I thought I went with the Unearthed Arcana one, but I'm
Okay,
not
man,
certain.
I need to do better with that because if people, I just assume
I
people
didn't.
know what they're doing, and I have to treat people like I have to be more
I didn't think it
cognizant of it.
mattered until you take your third
No, but
level.
that's the thing is if you pull the wrong one when it comes 3rd level to give you options, it's going to give you the wrong options. That's why.
You gotta keep that spoon at the ready, Rob. Spoon feed us.
I know. I give people credit. Let's see, fighting style. Let me click on that and see if it tells me. Which fighting style are you looking for?
Tunnel fighter.
Yeah, so that's not in there. So let me try something else. Let me back this down. So how many hit points did you have? 14?
14.
All right, I'm just going to reverse this whole thing. This is not the way to do it, but it is the way to do it, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, so fighter, when you did that, gave you fighting style. It gave you second wind. And it gave you... That's it. And it gave you these other proficiencies, which you don't need. Already got them twice. Okay, so now we're going to drag on fighter from the Unearthed Arcana. And now when we open up, so let's see, that gave you your hit points, that gave you proficiency in armor and weapons, which you already had. It gave you second wind and fighting style. Okay, perfect. So now when I open fighting style, that tunnel thing should be there.
This is the best
Yeah,
thing ever.
it is the best thing ever. Tunnel fighter, excellent. Okay, so
Anytime anyone moves within 15 feet of him, they get attacked.
so now tunnel fighter is on your sheet as well.
Thank you.
And I will make sure that you have second wind ready to go on your actions tab.
Sorry, I haven't messed with the Unearthed Arcana before.
Okay, so Second Wind is also on your action tab under Powers. And I think you're good.
Thank you.
All right. So you guys took a long rest and camped here, and what happened? More shit showed up. Oh my god. Let's do it.
Fuck yeah.
Let's make it more exciting and say that you guys camped and walked around. You studied the area, and you guys were all down over here. A little change of pace, same map, boring. But I'm not going to, it's quicker to just start it now. And I will go to my random tables. And I will go to random encounter creator that I spent 100 hours building, and now this is why.
Does it work?
112, yeah, it
broken.
works. Oh no, it works. Oh, well, the story entry thing is broken, but that's because 3.2.2. But the actual tables work. So random encounter.
Yeah, I thought that. Yeah, you said something was broken. So.
Yeah, it's the story thing. I just got to go and debug it because when they update, what can you do? They fucking put shit in there. Level 1 party of 4. Roll it. And excellent. I have the monster. I will now build the thing. So you guys can get XP when we're done, if you live. No more resurrections. Be careful.
I don't like how he says the monster.
Five.
It's hard, but when he says one,
It's one. It's only one. So you guys are taking your rest, minding your own business, and in walks this motherfucker.
Motherfucker just walks in.
This bitch just walked in.
Oh, I love those gibbering mouthers. They're my favourite monster.
No metagaming. All right. You shouldn't even know what that is.
I don't even know what metagaming is.
That's when you use knowledge about monsters you've fought in previous games to know what to do.
No, I don't know about fighting them. I just know from when they was in the Fiend Folio how cool that is.
Oh, okay. And what you guys see from across the way is this very friendly chap.
Just fuck.
And you guys can all roll initiative.
Is that Swallow as well?
We'll find out.
You find out with them teeth. I'm not checking.
Okay, 4 initiatives have been rolled, and first to act is Skinny Mac.
Skinny Mac's just gonna move up like 10 feet, 15 feet, and chill.
Okay. Next to act will be Goran.
He still has nightmares from frogs.
Okay.
Nightmares from frogs.
So first off, I move up to this side,
Okay.
taking out my bow, but still have to wait so it can get nearer, right?
Well, your bow, I believe, can shoot up to 320 feet. Isn't that right? Hold on. Yeah, short bow is 80, 320. So you can shoot up to 320. It's just that anything over 80 is at disadvantage. You can still take the shot, but you'll roll it at disadvantage, meaning it'll roll 2 dice and take the worst one. So you can still do it.
Okay, then I try to shoot. So disadvantage?
Yeah, so mark disadvantage, mark the DIS in the bottom left, and then take your shot. So you fumbled, and we have a crit fumble table, but it didn't trigger and cause any effect, so that's just simply a miss.
Woo!
Right.
Yeah, sometimes those
Yes.
things can really fuck your day up.
Okay, so pass your turn, and the next to act is, yeah, that's right, this thing, which
Do
has
an
all kinds of
impersonation, Rob.
shit. What's that?
Impersonation with gibbering mouth. Oh, come on.
I don't know how to do that, man. I don't even know what this thing does. Ah, good for you.
That was awesome.
Does it speak Gnomish?
Speaks 40 different languages at once.
The ground is a 10-foot radius around the mouth. There is dough-like difficult terrain. Each creature that starts its turn in that area must succeed. Okay, so as this thing moves closer, you guys can see that it is somehow affecting the ground around it. So as
How
it
are you
moves,
doing that?
huh?
How are you doing that?
Never mind. You worry about that when you DM. So let's see.
It's easy.
Can't take reaction once the attack. Mouth thrust, you can't win. Okay, so it simply moves toward you in a menacing manner, and it does not look good. But it doesn't attack in any way. So Tigran, what do you do?
Let's see here. I am going to move up next to Skinny Mac. And I think I'm going to ready a javelin for when it comes into my 30-foot throwing range.
Okay.
And that will be all, I believe.
Okay. Galen.
I'm going to move there.
Okay.
And it's too far away for me to lob a dart at it. So don't think there's anything else I can do. Just sit here and wait.
Okay.
Darts out.
Tigran.
I do not think I would like to advance, so I'm going to continue to wait.
You gonna
So ignore
re-ready your javelin for 30?
Yeah,
Okay.
please.
This thing moves closer, and if you could hear in the background, if you could hear it, you would hear Jaws music. Dun, 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 dun.
Gonna need a bigger boat.
So, Skinny Mac.
I'm also gonna ready a javelin and just wait.
Are you readying a javelin for ranged or for 30 specifically?
For 30 specifically.
Okay.
Okay.
Goran.
I take another shot, hoping that it doesn't fail this time.
Okay, and you're within 80 feet, so you can take, you don't have to do disadvantage. You can just take a regular shot. And you hit it! You may roll damage.
Yep.
And you do 7 damage.
Very
And
nice.
now, who's its favorite target? I'm just kidding. Kind of. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Galen.
I think I'm in range to throw a dart now. 60 feet disadvantage in it. So
Can you target it, please? Yep, that's 50 feet. So yeah, you can dart it if you want. I believe that's going to be what, disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay. Your dart misses. It flies by. Psst. That's what it sounds like. A tire.
Fadunk.
Not an outfit you wear, not a tire, but a tire. You know what I'm saying. All right,
Flat tire.
exactly. So we change it up, and it is now Tigran.
Yeah, same stuff.
Same stuff. Okay, Galen. Same
Another
stuff.
dart. Okay.
All right. Want to do 1,000 raid?
With disadvantage.
He throws a dart, and it. Psst. Same thing, misses.
And I missed. I
And
assume.
4.
It's only moving at you 20 feet at a time, though, so you guys will probably get a few shots. Okay, anything else
Well,
for Galen?
I'm out of darts now.
Oh, you're out of. Well, fuck.
I'm
Skinny
holding my
Mac.
shot.
You gonna do the same thing? 30 feet.
What type of range does a javelin has 30 feet? Otherwise, it's a disadvantage, right?
30 and then 120, I believe.
Javelin is 3120. Yes.
All right, fuck it. I'm gonna throw a javelin at it at disadvantage.
Fuck it. Okay, do it. You miss.
And,
That's what it sounds like. It is Goran's turn. He
I
can
take another shot.
Okay, no problem. Go for it. Your shot is a hit.
Oh yeah.
The new guy's kicking ass, guys.
Right?
yeah, he's
All right.
fucking killing everything.
He does 6 points to the Gibbering Mouther 1. Gibbering Mouther is going to move 20 feet closer. Dun, 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 dun. And we will shuffle it up. And Goran is next.
I take another shot.
Okay.
And
That is a hit.
okay, then
Yes, another 9 points damage.
Very nice.
Tigran, you are 45 feet away.
Okay, I think I'm going to move now. It's there.
That puts you 35
Shoot.
away.
I'm at the full square closer there. To where I'm 30 feet away.
Oh, okay, right there.
Yes, please.
Okay,
Sorry.
you are within 30 feet.
And then I will throw one javelin.
All right. Your javelin crits and does not have an effect, but you may roll your damage. You crit that thing for 12 points.
Nice.
Okay, then I think I'll be able to move back to 1 forward from where I was before, which is directly next to Skinny. There.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
And Skinny Mac, you are 40 feet away.
I'm gonna move forward 10 feet, and I'm gonna throw a javelin without disadvantage this time.
Okay. You do, and you hit. And you do 5 points damage to that thing. It's still coming.
I'm gonna move back to this square, and that'll be my turn.
Okay, Galen.
How far have I got to be for it to hit it? I've got to be there, have I?
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so now let's see. Something happens. Let's find out what it is. I see. It's it's actually. It's actually slightly bigger. When you entered that space, the ground is doughy and difficult terrain, but you still had the movement to get where you are, I think. And if you didn't, I didn't have the circle big enough, so we'll let you do that. And your speed is 0 in there unless you make a saving throw to not have it be 0. And it is babbling incoherently, by the way.
Insert more Murloc salts.
Okay, so let's see. Each creature that starts its turn. Okay, which you did not. Okay, so you can take your attack.
Kill it. Kill it good.
I've got inspiration. I can use my inspiration on this attack, can't I?
Yes.
I'll give myself an advantage.
That is a hit. And you do 7 damage to Gibbering Mouther 1,735.
And I'm going to bash it with my bare hands.
The other ones are waiting in the wings. Shit.
And that's a crit!
That's a crit, so you can do crit damage.
Do I hold shift down?
No, it's
No.
a crit, so it'll do it automatically. And you do crit it with 8 points.
Very nice.
And I say, booyah.
All right.
No.
So,
Fuck, you rolled higher than a 22. That's insane.
this thing spits in your eye.
That
And
she spits in his own eye.
it blinds you. And then it bites you.
Oh, you motherfucker.
And it hits you. And this is not friendly. And puts you down. Stand by. Skinny Mac. You got a man down by this thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna move to there.
Shit just got real.
And then I'm gonna fucking throw another javelin at it.
Okay. Your javelin hits. And you do
Fail.
damage.
Where'd you get to go again?
Because the initiative changes every turn, remember?
Yeah, but he was the only one that got. They were the only two that got to go last time, didn't they? Or did he go last?
No, he was last.
Oh,
You
shit.
cycled through a bunch of us. And I think it reset the initiative.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah,
I
no,
thought
what
it
happened was I reset the initiative before I changed the round. I made a mistake, but this is the true way it's supposed to be. Nobody got skipped. He's second in the round.
And 4.
And he is going to move here, and his ground shit goes with him. And he is going to attempt to spittle in Skinny Mac's eye. And you succeed your thing.
Just barely too.
And so he moves 10 feet closer, but doesn't do anything.
It's
And
fucking-
Goran, you're up. So in order for you to move, if you wanted to, Skinny, you have to make a save for that because you're in doughy ground.
I ain't going nowhere.
Okay,
I hit harder up close and personal than I do otherwise.
I move there for a free shot.
The
Okay.
rogue's gonna
And-
do what he does.
Do another bow shot.
Okay, you can shoot your bow. You hit, so you can apply sneak attack.
Okay, then
Greater heal, huh?
Nice.
Eraser, it's greater heal, I
Somehow
believe.
it's still not dead.
mate.
You... yeah, you hit it, and it's still not dead. No.
That's one hell of a quality monster.
Heal Jiminy
Move
Monka.
5 feet forward.
Potion of healing is not currently available.
Something
Ha,
got
they've all
healed.
been used. Tigran, you're gonna move. Okay.
I'm gonna hit it with my long stick.
Whoa.
Before you do that, Jiminy Monka may roll 44 plus 4. Eraser Tex has given Jiminy Monka a potion of greater healing.
I don't think I've ever seen one of those
So
come up
13 points for Galen, which means he's all healed up. Okay. You're still prone on the ground, though. All right, go ahead, Tigran. Your attack hits. You guys are hitting like a mother. And you put down the gibbering mouther. Oh my god. And now since Galen has been healed, we don't have to do death saves. Excellent. That was too easy for you guys. He was gonna fucking fuck you guys up, man. He was gonna
Anyone
fuck
fucks up
you
was
guys
me.
up.
I'm not
I need
charging.
I need more darts, like 30 of them.
Yeah,
Can
I'm
I
not
try and recover my javelins?
saying,
used
please.
You guys will be able to recover your javelins. Oh, and so Goran, how ammunition works to recover for your arrows. It looks like you've shot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 arrows. So you roll a d6 in the chat. Just pick up the 6-sided die and with your left mouse and throw it in the chat window. And then you'll get back half or whatever you roll, whichever's higher. So that was a d12. That was a good try trying to scam me. That's awesome. So the 6-sided
Got
one
6.
is it's the second one over. It's the square die. That's the one that has 6 sides on it.
Uh-huh.
All right, so you get 3 arrows back. So what you would do is go to your ammunition on your actions tab where it says 20 and has all those ticks. What you would do is just change ammo to 17 and make all the circles open. And that represents you losing 3 arrows.
So 17, and then I remove.
And remove the tick so that... And so basically what that means was you shot 6 but got 3 back, so you end up with 17. And it's easier to change the ammo number and make sure all the circles are empty so that when you have the next battle, you don't have ticks there that shouldn't be there, you know what I mean? So that's how you do that.
Okay.
Alright, you guys are going to get some XP for this. What's up? XP for the gibbering
Would I have to
mouther.
roll for my javelins, or do I get them all back?
No, javelins you can, unless you throw them into lava or water or something crazy, you get them back.
Same darts.
Sweet.
Darts are not that. You have to roll for how many? Yeah, roll a D. You threw 2 darts? Did you throw 2?
Yeah.
So roll a D6. If you get lower half, you only just get 1 back. Yeah, so you get 1 back. The other ones got lost in the trees. From your super miss.
Hang on a second. Yeah, okay, good. Right. My ammo's wrong, because this is 10 in my inventory, so I've got to change that to 9.
Oh, yeah, so you would have more. Okay, so you guys just got 113 XP. So Skinny Mac's knocking on the door. So is Goran. And yep,
Not quite there.
not quite. But let's do. We've got like 17 minutes. That's not very much time, but I think we can probably do one more. Let's see.
We can.
Yeah, you guys are like, yeah, we can.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, though. I'll be right back.
Okay. Let me
If
get
it isn't 4 of these giant dots, everything is okay.
Let me get another roadside nighttime. Oh, it's the same fucking map. Oh, that's interesting. Oh yeah, we'll do that. Alright, we'll just do that then. Whoops, hello. Need a grid. Gotta have a grid. Alright, now we'll put the tokens on there. Alright, now I will go to encounters. Random. Ah, crap. Let me find it. Random.
I just did a double time command, so everyone's getting double XP for next
Alright, I'm
fight.
back. Sorry.
Oh, you did double time. Next. Excellent. And by the way, if that's not clear, I'll give this back to you. That's actually double XP in the chat, not in the game. I probably should make that clear. You knew that,
It's
right?
clear. I
Okay.
knew that, yeah.
Okay.
For everyone watching, yeah.
All right, cool. So encounters. Let's go tables. Random encounter. Level 1, party of 4.
How much it costs to get double XP for everything, Rob? 50 million.
Right? Right? 50 million.
50
that
million
would-
Revlo XP.
That would take a lot. Okay,
Get that
so
20,000 so I can keep my sorcerer alive. before you guys can.
fuck. Spatula. Alright, let's see. Let's go to encounters. Make a random one. This is random.
I think I hold the record for the guy who's died the most per fucking games I've played. This is only the 5th time I've been in. I think I've died 14 times. And only once was a full death. Every other time I made my saves. I seriously take a shit kicking every single time.
14 times?
Oh,
Wow.
damn, I didn't.
Well, It was 2 weeks ago on Saturday. My character died 3 times in like 35 minutes.
Yeah,
of stream.
but there's a difference between going unconscious and dying. There's a big difference between those. Going unconscious is
Yeah.
nothing. That's
you
that's
in the,
pussy play.
Were you
Dying's
in
a
the
big
one
deal.
shot with Schmo?
Yeah, I also died in that too.
Yeah, everybody died in that one, I think, right?
Yeah, and then on GeoQuesters, I didn't die, but we sure as fuck didn't win. Schmoes was fun though. Like I said, I should have taken that level 3. Everyone else is level 3. Yeah, it's a paladin. I could have healed a whole bunch. We probably would have won.
Alright, this is an easy encounter, so. Alright, new map. It's actually the same map, only it's nighttime. What?
Rob, apparently Chandri's not a Wixer hunter.
Thundery what?
Not a Wixer hunter. You got a typo in your Strahd Friday command.
Wick the
Oh.
Hunter?
Okay.
Hunter. You have
gotta-
to fix that shit.
I gotta fix that shit. Right? We can't have typos. What the fuck? We can't be having that shit.
Yeah, it's terrible, and it's worse than me connecting to the stream
It's
and
totally worse.
making fantasy ground
It's totally worse. It's oh my god. I mean, this is a
I got
transpose.
out of here last.
It's a
there's
transposed
hundreds of
lettering as
people
opposed to
who-
shutting down the fucking game for an hour. Let's see.
Her character just has a lisp. It's all right.
What in the hell? Strahd Saturday? No, Strahd Friday. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Friday, yeah.
Where the fuck is it?
we
I
have
don't even.
hundreds,
Oh, here it
hundreds of
is.
people googling Wick the Hunter.
I got 7,000 commands on here. Okay, edit. Yeah, what the hell's a Wick the Hunter? Shundry.
She's right. It is worse. It's dyslexia, not a lisp.
Yeah, but I don't have dyslexia. I have less Dixia. What's up? Hey, that was a little joke about.
Yeah,
All right,
I love that joke.
Shundry, try that again. See if that's fixed. Okay, and you guys are dealing with this thing. Oh.
What's that?
This is a
Spore
thing that
servant?
appeared
I
here.
don't
Oh,
like
you
that.
guys, it appeared there. And you guys can all roll initiative. Okay, and this is a kind of a thing that you're looking at.
What are they in there? What game is that they're in? Icewind Dale?
Looks cute.
Oh, I don't even know where the monster comes from.
There's a D&D, one of the BioWare games, I think it was Icewind Dale, where they had a whole collection of those.
Not important.
Right.
Okay, so Goran is up first. You see that thing, and it looks mad.
Yes, so I move.
Okay. I've locked the tokens, so now if you guys move, it'll do the white line thing. But you're fine. You can go there.
Then I will try to
still
take a
blinded,
shot.
Rob?
What?
Am I still blinded?
Oh, no. Let's fix that. Where is Galen? You're not blinded. And does anybody else have anything on them they shouldn't have? No, I think everybody else is okay. All right. So, yeah, you can do what you're going to do, Goran.
Then I take a bow shot.
Okay, excellent. You take a bow shot, and you hit! Oh, my God. You've hit everything today.
And do 6 points.
6 points.
6 points.
And you do 6 points. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Galen, you are not blinded.
I'm going to go there and then lob a dart at it.
All right, you lobist thy dart. You may.
Lobist. I lobist the
You
dart.
lobist thy dart. And I will move you there so that you can lobist thy lawn jart. And it hits. Fuck. I'm giving this guy full hit points, 45. And it does 4 points of damage.
And that's my go over.
Okay.
Move, could I? Stuff moves. I can move a little bit, can't I?
You moved 25, so what's your move?
30.
So you can move 5 more then, not 10.
Gonna hide in the trees.
Okay. Oh, snap.
What?
This guy goes 10 there, 20 there, and he looks angry, and he looks angry. And that's all he does is look angry. So, Tigran, I need to fucking put these monsters closer to these people because they just ranged
I'm
attack the
going
shit out of it till they
to-
kill it.
Move
Hey,
20
Hearthgar, you are planning a dungeon crawl. I'll get in on that.
there.
1,000's the max, you guys. If you try to loot 2,000, it'll just do 1,000. And if you don't have 1,000, it's only going to do your max gold. So it's gonna spend all your gold points if you don't have. Okay.
And then once I get there, I'm gonna hit him with the old long stick. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and use my my inspiration rather than hold it.
Yep, that's a good idea.
Should I go ahead and click advantage? Then?
Sure. And you hit the Quagoth Spore Servant. Ooh, I wonder who the boss is. What's up? And you do 9 points of damage.
Okay, and I have like half of my movement left.
Okay.
I'll run off into the woods as well.
All right. Skinny Mac.
It's for move up 5 feet. Sorry, I fucked that 5 feet up. There you go.
Okay.
Did a backflip first?
I'm gonna throw a goblin at the motherfucker.
Yeah, he was laying on the ground. Okay. I can't hear you very well.
Yeah, sorry, I moved my headset off to the side.
Okay.
That was a hit, I'm assuming?
Yes, that was a hit with your...
Ah, shit, I rolled.
Javelin?
Just roll damage.
Yeah, just roll damage. And you do 6 points damage. And that
That'll be
is...
my turn.
Now we're going to shift up the order. Oh my god, you guys are going to kill this thing before it even fucking gets a chance to do anything. Fuck! Skinny Mac, you get to go again.
Oh yeah, we're getting off close and personal this time.
Alright. That is a hit. Your battle axe does 8 damage.
Very nice.
This thing does not like you. Tigran.
All right, I'm gonna take a couple steps down.
You've got a clean avenue to this Quagoth Spore Servant. And you
Sweet.
miss.
How
About
that?
time one of you guys missed sometime.
Okay, then I will duck back into my cubby hole.
Alright. Galen. He's coming down for advantage. I can just tell. Yep.
I'm gonna move there. I'm gonna
Yep.
bash it.
Okay, you have advantage.
Excellent.
So 2 1s. Here we go. You hit.
15.
Damn it! You do damage.
Unarmed strike. That's advantage as well, isn't it?
Yeah. You punch yourself in the face. You rolled a 1 on each of those last attacks, too. That's so funny. Okay, you damage it some more. No, these guys are gonna...
Like the light went out, didn't it?
The DM is cheating because these guys will just... This is a fucking
Rob just
pussy
healed
attack
it
if they
to
just
make
kill
it
it.
doesn't die.
Goran,
Okay, I take a shot with the bow again.
you hit. You can do sneak attack. Motherfucker!
And the new guy kills like 7 things tonight. And
Well,
the rest-
that's one way to end the encounter soon, is this fucking thing is dead. Oh my god. He was gonna do all kinds of fucked up
loot on
shit.
these things? Where's the chest with the loot in it?
That's a good question. You guys, I am gonna give you guys some loot for today's random encounters, even though it's salvage. You've salvaged some encounters. All right, I'm gonna give you XP and some loot. So stand by. These fucking people.
XP and loot.
Delicious.
Oh.
What
suit
happened
you,
to the?
sir.
What happened to the goddamn? No, I don't want that.
Is that
I
spore
want.
servant edible?
Well,
Mushroom.
you can chance it.
Fry it up.
Let's see. I need to get the encounter, which
Well,
was.
it looks like champignon. Maybe it tastes good?
Might not come back from that trip.
I didn't even build an encounter for that, did I?
Never
No, I
come
didn't.
back from a trip.
one-way trip.
Let's go back and get that monster out of the chat. It can't be too far back since I fucking just killed it instantly. And there it is. Okay, so you all got 50 XP for that thing that you instantly killed in like 2 rounds. Fuck. And now I will get out a random treasure.
Ball cam.
Okay.
Rent individual treasure. What? No, not coins. Where's the table? I'll just fucking look for table A. Table A. There we go. Magic item table A. So I'm gonna roll on that, and I'm gonna do the.
Woot, that means I level up.
Yes, you
I'm
do.
also-
And okay, so I'm gonna do this table and this table. Individual. Let's see. All right. So get that. Let's roll this. Scroll of Shocking Grasp. Let's put it in there. Take this. Put it in there. Should have been a sound for that. God damn it. Okay, so you guys found money.
Oh yeah.
Tasty money.
Found a bag of money sitting in the woods that had enough for everybody to get 301 silver, 650 copper, 15 gold. And there's also a scroll of Shocking Grasp. So who can use that?
No clue.
I think only the pally cast that, right?
Let's see.
I think we all are quite brawly.
Why isn't this... Hello. There we go.
How do I apply my fighting style?
Stand by. I will get to that. This thing is certainly taking its sweet time with me. I don't know why. Scroll of Shocking Grasp.
Sundry's copying you. Everything you swear, she's doing it. A scroll of fucking what?
Okay, so that spell can be used by Eldritch Knight, Sorcerer, Wizard, Arcane Trickster. Ah, Christ.
Eldritch Knight, Wizard, and Arcane Trickster?
And Sorcerer.
Do we have a
Sell it.
sorcerer?
Sell it.
My other character is a sorcerer, so if we leave it in the party sheet, it gets to do that, but she has it as a cantrip, so it doesn't matter.
Right. You guys, well, I mean, them's the breaks. That's what came up, and none of you guys can use it, and it can't really be sold. So it's pretty much worthless to you guys. You guys can, you know, spread it out on the ground and urinate on it or something. See what happens.
Keep it
Put it
for
in the
now
park.
Yeah.
and use it as campfire material.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll a d20 in the chat if you want to have it, and we'll give it to whoever gets the highest d20. And then we'll decide what you can do with it at another time.
Oh, a 2? Another
Everybody
2?
Fuck
rolled
off!
twos. What's up with that?
3 2s. Are you
Well,
kidding
no,
me?
it's not 3 2s. Galen got a 1 and a. Oh, he rolled a d6. Okay, so 3 2s. So who didn't roll?
Tigran.
Tigran doesn't care. Okay, so everybody roll another. Fucking Jesus Christ. Everybody roll another d20. It's unbelievable. Okay, so Galen
Oh,
will get that.
there you go.
Okay.
So I just nick
Okay.
it. And, oh, you done it for me.
Yeah,
okay.
I gave it to you. So that's good. So you guys are all. And then did. Yeah, Skinny Mac, you leveled up. Okay, good enough. All right.
I'm working on leveling up.
Okay, I'll leave the table open. But we are done for the day, guys.